At Direct Service Overhead, we know how much trust you put in the individuals who have the privilege of working on the components of your home. We understand that a broken garage door is the last thing you want to be worried about, and most of the time, doors break at the most inconvenient times. Our professionally trained technicians service 24 hours a day, and our high-cycle parts are guaranteed to make a noticeable impact on your garage door without putting a damper on your wallet. If you're looking for need of assistance maintaining your current garage door, our team has the experience and expertise to deliver the results you deserve. Give Direct Service Overhead a call today or visit us online to learn more.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We're just going into it here. Let me adjust my microphone. Try that again. 3, 2, 1. Yo. Oh, look, we left the meme up, didn't we? Changed my mind. Whoops. All right, here we go. I've still got the UGA week banner on here right there, so we'll just ignore that. We're gonna try this. Nick Smith. Highly touted prospect. We got a house full of kids are here. The wife's listening to her. I don't know what's going on in the other room. It's kind of loud. So Nick Smith, if you don't know, highly touted prospect, guard. Sounds like it's down between Alabama and Arkansas. This is big. So for those of you who are watching this later, yeah, I mean, it's 7:55 p.m., so I don't know, fast forward 5 minutes. For those of you here that are here live, yeah. I know twice in one day. When's the last time we did two live streams in the same day? I wasn't even sure he was doing a live stream. So I'm going to share my screen with you here in a second. I haven't done that in a really long time. I'm actually sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen with you. This kid is a scorer, Isaiah Joe 2.0. He is the highest rated prospect Arkansas if he commits to Arkansas. If he commits to Arkansas, that I think they've signed. I know Jefferson was highly touted way back in the day. BJ Young, Bobby Portis, all 5 stars. Of course, some of those guys are a long time ago. BJ Young was quite a long time ago. Smith is as good as Moody, but 10 times more aggressive. He looks way more aggressive. He's not afraid. Doesn't look afraid to me to drive the lane. I like him a lot. Okay, let's see. We got about 4 minutes. It's on. I don't know who this is. Paul Biancardi. I don't know who this is. It says he's ESPN's national director of recruiting. Oh, that's who it is. I do know who this is. Okay, my bad. Now it's in my head now. I know who he is. Okay. Just tells you, man, my mind is so focused on football. Yeah. Okay. I never use Instagram. For anyone that follows me on Instagram, I think I've posted 5 things since I've been there, maybe 6. I'll share my screen here in just a second. So I can't speed up time, so I apologize. So we're just going to have to wait just a second. Oh, did he go live? Oh, I don't see him live. Hang on. He's not live on Instagram. Oh, there he is. Okay, so how do you do this? You just click on the little icon there? Is that? All right, I'm going to flip my screen here. There you go. All right, we're going to click on this. Oh, okay. Let's turn up desktop audio.
Trying to keep your viewers entertained here, Dad.
I'll turn myself down a little bit. All right. Oh, so they've got their own little live chat.
All right, Nick.
There. Oh, that's
Let's
loud.
add you in. Accept. There we go. Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Okay, here we go.
Coach B's coming on right now.
My man.
Yo, Paul.
Nick, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up, Paul?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
We got all this set up, high tech.
Yes, sir.
All right. Nick Smith. Nick Smith from Jacksonville, Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Hey, Paul, you got a crowd over here, Paul. Hold on.
Okay.
I got a crowd. Let me see the crowd.
Can kind
See
of.
the crowd? All right, bet.
Oh my goodness. Woo!
Wow. Check that out.
Well, thanks for doing this tonight on Instagram Live.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You played your high school ball at North Little Rock, Arkansas. Let's go back to the summer for a minute, okay? And you had some 30-point games at the Peach Jam. You played for Bradley Beal Elite.
Yes, sir.
And I know the championship didn't go your way. Tight game, 3-point loss. You dropped 31 in that game. You had a fantastic summer.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
What was it like to have Bradley Beal, on the bench during the games?
Well, for me, I mean, it was kind of regular because like me and Brad talked on pretty much like every now and then. But just having somebody like him on the bench just to lead us, guide us through that tournament. It's a blessing to have.
Now, in that final championship game against Team Final, when you dropped 31, you told me before that you and him had a conversation on the bench.
Yeah.
All right. So share that conversation with just a few million people.
Well, the first 10 minutes of the game, I was just, I wasn't really aggressive. He was telling me from the jump. Then he kind of looked at me, pulled me to the side and told me, just be you and go out there and just go out there with a dog mentality, go out there with a chip on my shoulder and just hoop. That's what I did.
And then you went for a big second half and almost pulled off the big upset against Team Final. Shout out to Team Final. They were the best team at the Peach Jam this year.
You think so?
The scoreboard said it.
That's another conversation to have.
All right. Well, we can do that, Instagram off live.
Yeah.
I like your confidence, though. Well, tonight your recruitment is coming to an end, and you've been recruited by every major school in the country. So when you start to reflect on this process, what did you learn about yourself during the recruiting process?
What did I learn about myself? Just making a big decision. Hopefully, if God put me in a position to where I can make multiple decisions like this, just making the right decision. This is not making an emotional decision. Just a decision like the best fit for me and my family.
How would you describe the recruiting process if you had to pick one word?
Stressful. I'll say that. I get a lot of phone calls each and every day. You know, sometimes it just take it away from, like, you know, takes time away from my family and my friends, you know, but that's something I asked for, so, you know, I'm blessed to be in this position.
I was going to say intense, but I think stressful is a better word.
Yeah, for sure. We can go both.
So your final 4 schools, Arkansas, Alabama, Auburn, Arkansas, Pine Bluff. So as you're ready to make your decision, is there anything you want to say?
Well, first, I'd like to thank God, you know what I'm saying? Without him, none of this would be possible. I'd like to thank my parents, my dad, my mom, you know, my siblings for believing in me each and every day. My trainers, all the coaches, the BBE organization, Silver Hills, North Blue Rock. And, you know, I just want to thank those people.
All right, Nick Smith, where are you going to play college basketball next season?
Next year, I'll be committed to
Nick Smith is in downtown Little Rock, and he just committed to the Razorbacks. Congratulations. Woo Pig Suey? Is that what we say?
Yeah, that's the move now. Who did?
Let's hear it loud and proud. Nick.
He can't hear him.
Oh my goodness.
He can't hear him. Let's go, baby.
All right, Nick. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Why Arkansas?
Just the system that Muss had and the plan he had for me. Talking to him ever since I was like in 10th grade. You know, he always put it forward to what he wants for me and my family, and just going in, being me from day one, bringing in other guys, you know, to play with me. Just having a NBA experience. You know, the NBA connection is really what pulled my end.
What stood out about Coach Musselman during the process?
What? You said what?
What stood out about Coach Musselman during the process?
Just you know, when I went to the campus, you know, the visit was cool, but the presentations he had with me and my family, you know, it was kind of a no-brainer. You know, just the mindset he has when it comes to basketball, and you know, the people he has around him right now is really like, you know, kind of a basketball genius, and like have a lot of NBA league experience. So that's something I wanted to be a part of.
Now, you mentioned they watched film of you and broke down your game from the summer.
Yes, sir.
Can you describe what they did?
Me and you were talking about this the other day. You know, it was one thing that stood out for me. We was in a meeting, and you know, it was he said something about if there was anybody that told you had like 9 N1s in the peach gym, like we could just stop the visit and we could just go home. That kind of stood out to me because like don't nobody really just think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't for sure.
Wow, so they broke down your game. They told you you had 9 and 1s, old school 3-point plays during the Peach Jam or the EYBL.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's detail. That's Coach Muss.
Yeah, for sure.
So for folks that never met a Razorback fan, how would you describe the Razorback fans?
Fanatics.
Die
All of
hard,
us.
crazy, do the most people.
Die, baby.
Well, Nick Smith, you're the highest rated recruit to commit to Arkansas under Coach Muss, and you're the highest rated recruit to commit to Arkansas in the ESPN recruiting era, which is the last 12 years. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Nick Smith, thank you. We look forward to watching you this season.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate you, Paul.
All right. That's Nick Smith, number 6 overall in the ESPN 100. Arkansas Razorbacks.
Right. Whooping. All right, we're gonna close that out. I'm gonna flip my screen back. Oh my goodness, there you are. How about that? Go Hogs. Hang on a second. Let me get my bearings straight here. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it. Yeah. I know. I'm reading my chat, and so big get. Huge get for Arkansas. There's still an opportunity for another player, and the likelihood may have just gone up for that individual. So we'll see what goes on there. Of course, talking about Jordan Walsh, who's 6'7", 190-pound forward, highly rated. He's a 5-star 247 composite, 4-star and 247. Looks like, I really don't know. It looks like Arkansas, Texas. But you never know what to believe until they actually just commit. Wow, chat just blown up. I know after he committed, everyone kind of, I think we lost several Bama fans. I thought I saw someone that was, thought I saw a few elephants in chat. Man, that's freaking awesome. I can't even read chat. It's going so fast. Bro, gonna buy your rookie card. Right, so Josh, that we were streaming his stream on Instagram. So, best athletic department in the nation. In the nation. Keep it up, Ty. Roar Sports Media. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, look, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to put it there again. My man right here. He got it. Timothy Mosby. Dead on. Best athletic department in America. In America. Right now. I don't even want to take that down. I don't even take it out of my off my screen here. I just want to keep it there because it's so magical and correct at the same time. I know you're streaming his stream, bro. I'm just betting he goes back and watches all of these. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Woo freaking pig, says Dwight Raleigh. What's up, man? What's going on? Yeah, so that's big. This class is loaded. Holy cow. That's pretty big. Okay, we have to address the elephant in the room, which was the video. There was a video. It's from a separate interview that was leaked. And I was talking with Hawes. I don't know if he's still in chat or not. I said, man, what if that was all BS? What if that was just someone meant to leak that on purpose to throw Hog fans off? You know, because I could totally see someone doing that. But then again, he's down in Little Rock, so that wouldn't happen. I mean, you're not going to do that when you're in the backyard. He's all Hog, obviously. None of that was fake. That was all real. He's a Razorback, so on and so forth. But that video was leaked. I got it at 5:30 today. I didn't ask for it. Someone just hit me up in the DMs. Was like, bro, it leaked. And that individual and I, neither one of us shared it to social media. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to say that if you saw it and you didn't share it, kudos. Good job for not sharing it. If you shared it on social media, I don't know if anybody did. I didn't see it. Thank God it didn't, but it did get leaked. That sucks. It sucks they got leaked to begin with. I told our Discord about it, and some people in our Discord they were like, I had no idea. No, it was on boards. It was on open boards. People were not the link itself, but people talking about it. I figured it was only a matter of time before our Discord would hear about it. So I want to make sure everyone understood. Like, please do not, if you get this, do not share it publicly. Someone did try to share it in our Discord. I took it down immediately. So guys, let these kids have their day. Just let them have their day. All right. Don't leak that crap. It's unnecessary. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes I've gotten information before and talked about it here. But that was a little bit different. That was a transfer rumor. This is a high school kid, making their decision, the biggest decision they've made so far in their lives. Don't leak the video. If you want to make a statement like, oh, he's going to be a Hog today, okay, that's whatever. Most people are just going to assume you're just being overly positive, right? But don't link the actual video. The actual link to the video to the discussion. It was an interview that he had. I already forgot the name of the channel or whatever. But, yeah, don't leak that stuff. Be cool, right? And I saw, who was it? Moses Moody had a link for his, I think it was Moody. And I got that sent to me, and I'm like, just please, no one post this. And I was told, you need to post it. And I said, I'm not going to post it. Woo Pig Soup from Jonesboro, never been to Fayetteville. Hopefully I can make my way to some. Hopefully I can make my way to some time to watch the Hogs in person. Greatest program in the nation. Thank you. You're a check. Go Hogs, says Josh Farmer. Yeah. Absolutely. It's only the truth. Prestige worldwide. I'm on a boat. I watched the same leak video. Breaks down his commitment. Woo Pig. Something magical going on in Fayetteville. Absolutely insane. I agree. Scrolling up here. Now all we need is a big win on Saturday. We're gonna break that down on Friday. Highest. So that, Josh, that was highest in 12 years. That's according to the ESPN rankings. That's obviously not like like Rivals has been around for 2 decades. Scout used to exist, and I think Scout was bought out, and then eventually they formed 247. So really, 247 hasn't been around that long. But it's a lot of I think it's several ex-Scout riders and ex-Rivals people. In fact, Trey Biddy and Danny West, they moved from Rivals over to 247. Who is their parent company? Is that CBS? 247 rankings. So I was looking at that earlier. I thought it said he is really, let's just put it that way. He is must Twitter video. Okay, yeah, let's watch it. All right, okay. Let me find it. We'll do that. Hey, we'll just do that. Why not? Hognonymous also tweeted. Eric Patrick Musselman. Let me find it. Hang on. Just type in must. Do we have a... Oh, we do. All right. It's 17 seconds long. Oh, that's loud. Hang on. I don't have a quick hot button here, so I'm just going to have to desktop audio. Okay. I'm going to flip the screen here. Brow. All right, let's watch this.
Like it's golden, living my life 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 like it's golden, living my life.
And I just got copyright strike, I'm sure. Thank you. Well, there you go. That's what I do here. All right. That was pretty great. CBS parent company. Yeah, CBS is the parent company. Yahoo owns Rivals, right? Yahoo owns I don't know, I get it mixed up. Strut on him, coach. Woo, big pimpin'. Spin the cheese. Something magical going on in Fayetteville. Sup, Ty Captain. Mike back in the house. What up, man? 247. Oh yeah. Okay. I think he's the highest. I think that's what we were getting at earlier. That red tux. Oh boy. So there you have it. Big get for the Hogs. Razorback basketball. Just killing it. I mean, they're just killing it. Hopefully you could flip Jordan. Well, not flip Jordan Walsh, but get Jordan Walsh. But that adds, right now, you have the number 2 ranked class. This is before his commitment today. Darian Ford, who's a 4-star. Barry Dunning out of Alabama. He's a 4-star. Joseph Pinion's a 4-star according to 247. These are all guys committed. Now you're going to add a top 10 player in the country. If you bring Walsh in, I don't know. I don't know where they finish. Basketball recruiting is weird too, because some classes, some teams, they only have so much room, just like football. But you're talking about some schools are completely replenishing, right? They're adding 4 or 5 prospects. So Arkansas has room, obviously, for Nick Smith, and they're going to make room for the next guy. So Bloodline says, man, how did all athletics get good at the same time? Could it be Juracek? He's dunking on Jeff Long. First time catching one of the live shows. Love the videos. Hey, I appreciate that, Garrett Wilcox. Welcome, my man. Feel free to sub if you haven't already. Did we have another super chat and I missed it? Well, see, you can click. I don't know why it does this. When you click down, I can't see the different. See, YouTube is ridiculous. Like I can't. There's an option here to click down and look at your chats, right, to see your top chat, and then your super chat. You can't see it. So I'm sorry if I missed a super chat. If I did, please tag me at Pigtrail on in chat. The job Muss has done is unbelievable. I mean, this notion that the dude can't recruit high school play. First off, that was already debunked. I mean, last year proved that without a doubt he can recruit high school, but that he's only good at evaluating solidified talent at the next level. Dude, he's an evaluator and he's a recruiter. He's an old school. I think he's an old school kind of X's and O's ball coach when it comes to, on the court, on the floor, but he knows how to do everything else outside, right? Like off the court. He's just perfect for this job. And I think in the same way that Sam Pittman is perfect for the job for the football program. That blue collar, he instead of overselling, he undersells. We're gonna, we might lose some games. He said that. Sam Pittman openly said that in fall camp to the media. And what has he done so far? He's just gotten Arkansas into the top 10. I don't care. I mean, Georgia, you might get blown out. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you shock the world on Saturday, or maybe you keep it close and you beat the spread. But he undersells and he over-delivers. Musselman, like, you listen to the media, he just kind of does his thing. Maybe a little bit of coach speak. But it's like everything he does off the court, it's just perfect. He energizes the entire athletic department. And maybe some of that has rubbed off on everybody else. I don't know, but I think Hunter Yurchek absolutely deserves the credit. This is. Now, I was around. I was born in '83. I got to see a lot of dominant Razorback basketball, right? Nolan Richardson. I got to see that by the time I understood the game of basketball, or at least enjoyed it as a kid, like 8, 9 years old. Like, I've got my dad, Arky56, who cannot log into YouTube because, once again, he forgot his password. I know he's watching this, though, right now. Don't worry, Dad. I'll be over to help you reset your password for the 15th time on YouTube. But there's pictures of me. I'm on Nolan Richardson's lap, Todd Day, Lee Mayberry. I think there's a picture of me with Oliver Miller. Like, I was around during the greatest moment, right down the road in Fayetteville over off Custer, which is out past right field. If you're at Baum Stadium, it's out past right field on that hill. That's where I was raised. that was a hell of a time to be alive. Winning the national championship in 94, then going back in 95, the Elite Eights, the Sweet 16s. I feel almost blessed because of that childhood, and you feel like it feels similar, right? Now it's different because I'm older. Now I analyze Razorback athletics. Now I critique it and, still root for it, but also try to remain unbiased. I'm an adult. I'm pushing 40, or I'm in my late 30s. It's different, but that feeling's kind of back. Like, whoa, wait a minute. And it's weird, too, because I think in the first time, when was the last time baseball, basketball, and football, all three, like you've got the trifecta, man. They're all solid. Like they all look pretty damn legit to me. We know the baseball program is. We know they are. They're like if they don't make the College World Series, you saw how upset we were this year. And yeah, some of that had to do with the fact that we were number one for the majority of the season and so on and so forth, et cetera, et cetera. But like the hype around this athletic department is just palpable. I mean, you feel it, man. You feel it driving into Fayetteville on a Friday night. Just driving around, like you could just feel it. Like when Fayetteville, when Arkansas is playing, of course, you had Texas in town for that one. For that, the last time you had a big time opponent in Fayetteville, you had Texas, and of course that was just automatically. But even before that, like even before you were ranked with Rice, like it just felt different. And you got to give all the credit in the world to Hunter Yurachek. It's just unreal. These kids, well, all of us, all Hog fans are lucky, but kids now, your kids, my kids, even though my kids aren't really super into dude sports. I'm trying. Although Ellie, my oldest, says she's really getting into basketball, and she wants to watch me when I watch the Celtics or the Razorbacks play. And I said, okay, well, all right, I'm all about that. She went to some women's games with my dad. Was that last season? I think no, season before last. And she had a pretty good time, but she really likes basketball. So, but hopefully, I want her to. I'd love for both my kids to just have that same feeling I did. I was her age. I was 9 years old. Ellie's 9. I was that age when Arkansas basketball was on another planet. Let's get the likes up. Oh my goodness, how did we have over 400 people in here and only have 68 likes? Come on, you guys are better than that. Put a Woo Pig like on the button. Baseball is fickle, and just doing what your team did is hard enough, says Jay Hoggs. Sorry, it's late, and I need my glasses. It's never been this hot, says Big Donnelly. I don't think it has. Not all of them at the same time, because if you remember basketball, now maybe in the 80s, like the late 80s, when Nolan started to get things finally rolling after like 3 years, rolling with Nolan. And football with Ken Hatfield was doing really well, and I think baseball was pretty good in the 80s. You'll have to forgive my lack of knowledge of baseball in the 80s for the Razorbacks. I think they were pretty good. I know they made their first College World Series in '79 and dropped to was it Cal State Fullerton, I think. But I don't know. I don't think it's ever been this hot on campus in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I don't. Military family here, Ty, stationed out in Maryland. Hey, thank you for your service. I mean that. I've never had so much strut and step walking around my shop. I keep asking everyone, how about them Hogs? That's what I'm talking about. Sink Finn? I don't know. I go to school with Joseph, and let me tell y'all, he's coming different this year. I can't wait to see him, Darian Ford, Nick Smith all on the same team. It's going to be exciting. Let him know. Hey, there's this YouTube channel, Pig Trail Network. They're going crazy about this class now. They're going crazy about the Hogs. The basketball program is rocking and rolling. Roll Tears roll. I love it too because you walked into Alabama. Is he still the number one prospect in Alabama? Dunning, is he still number one? I think so. We walked in. We took their top player. They tried to come in and get Arkansas. Didn't happen. He's Razorback. He's a hoe. Live in Ackworth, Georgia. Ackworth. Going to the game. Dunning is number 1 in Bama. Okay, so he's still number 1. He was at the time. I wasn't sure if the rankings had changed. The Pittman impression was on point. I was doing Houston Nut in my car earlier today. I don't know why it popped into my head when he would talk about the Hogs, or when he would do the tell me what you think of this. This is Houston Nut. He'd say, I'll tell you, there's only one thing. And this is cheesy and corny, so bear with me. But I'll tell you what, them Hogs, he always says Hogs. He doesn't say Hogs or Razorbacks. Them Hogs, they're coming to get you now. I'll tell you, don't count out number 5. How's that? Is that pretty good? Was that all right? And I could do a Petrino too, but it's like Sam Pittman without the draw. It's real slow. Well, Tyler looked really good. He's got a strong arm. I'm not doing it right. Ty, when you giving your Georgia prediction? Friday. Guys, every Friday is when I do my predictions. I don't do any breakdown of the opponents, whatever, until Friday, and then that's also when I give my score and talk about the rest of the league and what have you. Walsh over where? Was my Houston Nut good or no? I guess not. No one really. I'm 27. I was born 2 months after we beat Duke in '94. I have never experienced a major sport natty. I'm going to tell you, there was nothing like it. And back then you thought like this is going to always be the case. Like Arkansas basketball, like because we were winning nonstop. We weren't winning champions every year. We weren't winning championships, but we were making the Final Four. We were making Elite Eights, Sweet 16s, Elite Eights. Sweet 16s were a disappointment. If that's as far as you got, or if that's what you talked about, like, we might make the Sweet 16, that was a disappointment. Not getting past the Elite Eight was a disappointment. Like that, I remember that as a kid. Jefferson Elementary in Fayetteville, that's all we did. All the Corliss jerseys. Oh, my goodness. I remember Halloween, kids were wearing Bulls jerseys or they were wearing Razorback jerseys. It was just huge, and that's still the case. Let's not kid ourselves. It's Arkansas. Also feels good to be winning on the winning side of these recruiting battles. Oh, my gosh. We ought to get used to it with Musselman, though. I mean, this guy, he's recruiting so well. It's like not only is he capable of getting high school or transfers, and he's done a great job evaluating that, the transfers coming in, but then also these high school kids, man. I'm so excited for basketball this year. I'm excited for this year. We're so focused on this recruiting class. Like oh my God, the basketball program this year is going to be good. They're going to be top 10, top 12, maybe top 15 at worst. It's like winning before we win. Love the must bus. Someone said the Petrino was spot on. Timmy B says your Bobby Petrino was spot on. Well, how you'd always do that. Well, we're I didn't get any compliments on the Nut. I guess Nut sucked. I guess Houston Nut wasn't very good. I thought it was good. How about them Hogs? Hogs. We will win the basketball natty in the next 3 years. Listen, I think 2 years ago I would have said, I don't know about that. Now it's like it just feels like a matter of time, right? It just feels like a matter of time. Yeah, you had 2 commits in one day. Kelly, you are spot on. You're exactly right. We just had to suffer Chad Morris to ascend and appreciate this success. Yeah, like, right? I mean, we had to endure the worst period of Arkansas athletics. I mean, basketball was okay there towards the end with Mike Anderson. I mean, it was okay, but it was like you're having a hard time getting past the second round of the NCAA tournament. Like, what are we doing? Why are we 18 years into this, into the 2000s, and we're still struggling to even get past the second round of the tournament? Like, what happened? How did we let that happen? And then you had Chad Morris. Couldn't have said it better. That was perfect. Perfect. Well, just spot on. Kiggles McSquiggles. It's got to be one of the best names I've ever read. We're going to be contenders this year and next. All of our programs are looking freaking awesome. Eric Fountain, we have a legitimate shot at a natty in several sports. I'm not going to say football, I'm still like, let's hang on. I don't know. Like Bama, Georgia, Ole Miss is going to be in the way. You never know about LSU. I'm not prepared to say that about football yet, right? Was what happened in these first few games kind of it's not luck. I'm sorry. Those people can kiss my ass that say that. But let's say in the small percentage chance there that they're right, then what happens with the second half of the season? But we all know, like Arkansas, the football, they passed the eye test. My God. Like what more proof do you need, right? And I could just turn that damn jukebox up. This is Big Donnelly. There's no way Anderson could have put this class. No. He couldn't have put the last one together. And I thought Mike had some really great years recruiting. Where's Kick Science at? Where's he at? That guy. Where's Kick Science? You guys, is he in chat? Kick Science, where you at, buddy? Told me Muss was a horrible hire. Shouldn't have fired Mike Anderson. I'm a racist honky for wanting Mike Anderson to leave. Baseball, softball, men's and women's basketball, and of course track, all natty contenders. That's very true. That I agree with absolutely. I want to see them. Like the next step for football feels like maintaining this kind of success, because without a doubt, football behind baseball. Let's be real, SEC baseball. It's like there is no one on the same planet as SEC baseball. But football, it's so much harder to turn that corner. Now Arkansas's turned the corner. Certainly looks that way to me. But then to sustain it, to maintain it, and to have this level of success every single week, I'll buy into the championship talk. But until then, if we beat Georgia, will you shave your beard, Titan? For the love of God. No, I will not. I'm not shaving it. Bentonville West has a 6'9", 300-pound sophomore offensive tackle right now. Look out for him in the future. Hey, there's Cal State Fullerton. What? What are you talking about? You're going to have to – I don't know what you're talking about. 5-star talent didn't want to play for Anderson. I mean, he had some good classes, but he just wasn't consistent. Like, I don't know. Mike just could not – I think something players wanted to see out of him was, number one, can he develop NBA talent in this system, in that offense? I remember hearing that all the time. He doesn't produce enough NBA caliber guys at Arkansas, or he hasn't really seen it outside of a couple of players. And the job that he did with Portis, I thought was great. I thought Michael Qualls, I think he got the most out of Qualls. But it's like he didn't prove enough. Like, hey, not only can I win games, which he won. Like every season he was here, he won. Right? He just couldn't get far into the postseason. Didn't prove that to players that he could take Arkansas far, and he didn't prove that he could consistently put players into the NBA. Musselman's got 2 years under his belt. We'll see what happens with this upcoming year, but I don't think there's any doubt he can develop NBA talent. And there's no doubt he knows how to navigate the NBA. Like, there's such a huge advantage with him. His staff, he wants to make sure they have NBA experience. And it's winning over. Like, it's winning over recruits where it matters. And it's not only are we going to win on the court, I don't know what's going on. My wife's getting on to the kids. It's probably bedtime. What time is it? 8:30. I'm gonna have to hurry this up. But he's winning. He's winning, like I said, on and off the court. Social media, he's absolutely killing it. But Moses Moody was a one and done. I mean, yeah, he was highly rated and everything, but you still had to make it happen. And he was he was highly rated, right? And then he got him sent off to the first round. And so I think players are seeing exactly what they want. And not only that, how in the hell are you not having more postseason success when you play inside Bud Walton Arena? Now, I know you don't play inside Bud Walton Arena in the postseason, but I mean, how are you not putting together better seasons And again, Mike didn't lose there in the regular season, but he didn't win enough. Like, he wasn't a high. You were always in this tough seeding, right? How do you lose at Bud Walton anyways? How do you do that? Like, that, with his caliber of what we were told, what he did at Mizzou and what he did elsewhere, why couldn't he ever flip it here? I don't know. Musselman's taking full advantage of Bud Walton this year. Oh my God. And you saw that stretch last year at the end of the season. That place gets loud even with 5,000 people inside it. Wait till this year. I don't know. Like, I've always wondered, look, you can't win them all at home. You're going to get upset. You're going to lose to someone you shouldn't lose to. You're going to play tough games at home. The SEC, you're getting a higher quality of coach. You're getting higher quality coaches in the conference in basketball. It's starting to reflect that. And of course, you've got Will Money Stacks Wade down at LSU, but but you're some of them are, their past isn't the best. I mean, Bruce Pearl's another guy, but like, there's a higher quality of coach in the conference. It's understandable why you might struggle to some degree, but you play inside a palace. I mean, yeah, Bud Walton's been around since what, mid-90s, 94. It's been around, but it's a loud place to play at. It's a hard place to play at, and it's just such a huge advantage for Arkansas to play inside that place. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's won over recruits. Recruits have talked about that. Guys that used to play, that were Razorbacks, talked about how the Palace, the Bud Walton, up on the hill, it blew them away. They didn't realize until they took their visits to Fayetteville. They'd never been before. I will shave my head if we beat Georgia. I'm not shaving anything, man. Ernest Brown got kicked out. Well, that sucks. He was timed out. Look at Kelly. She's all over it. Tripp, I could only dream of the energy and hype around basketball we had. I'm telling you, man. Barnhill was loud because Barnhill was built. I don't know. It feels like it felt like you were on top of the court, and it was so hard to play in there, but it was so outdated. And Bud Walton was just insane. I'm telling you, if you've never been to a game at Bud Walton, even with 8,000 people, there were women's games. When I would go with the media, there were women's games where there were just maybe a couple thousand people. It sounded like 6,000 or 7,000 people. It's insane. I got you. I appreciate it. I'm starting to lag a little bit. I need to get off here. I'm pretty sure I need to help put some kids to bed. How about Bud Walton Arena being damn near sold out before single game tickets are even available? That place is going to be wild. If you guys get your hands on some tickets, go. It is loud. It's exciting. The atmosphere, the environment. I'm telling you guys, Fayetteville, when the Razorbacks are even just mildly good, Fayetteville's rocking. But now, are you kidding me? With what they're doing in recruiting and what we're seeing, the product on the court, the product on the field, it's just electric. Kills me that we had to play A&M down in Jerry World. Kills me. I'm glad he got to be a part of it. I love Jerry. I hate the Cowboys. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to offend some people. I'm not a fan of the Cowboys, but I like him, and I'm okay. I'll say this: I prefer the Cowboys winning than the Patriots. But now Tom Brady's with the Bucs, and it's kind of like I find myself cheering for him now. It's weird. I hated Tom Brady. I was talking to my dad about that the other night. I hated him for so long, and now I'm like, actually, no. But I still hate the Patriots, though. He left that behind. But yeah, if you get an opportunity, you need to go. You need to go to Bud Walton. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. I lived in Fayetteville for 2 years and didn't get a chance to see Gafford or Porter's play. Huge regret. This is unreal what's going on with all of our sports. It's crazy. Like I said, hard to be humble when you're an Arkansas Razorback fan. Yeah, right? Hell yeah. Frank the Cowgirls. Go Texans. I've turned around on Tom Brady. Like, I hated him for so long. Watching his Patriots for the first time when he took the field in the Super Bowl and beat the Rams. Oh man. And then the rest is history after that. And now I'm finding myself cheering for all right. I can stand him now that he's with the Bucs. Then he wins the Super Bowl with the Bucs. All right. Friday's show, 11 o'clock. We're going to do the Georgia breakdown, give you my predictions. I'm going to take your predictions, although some of you were posting those earlier today. Post them again on Friday. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Patreon supporters, you guys, you're rock stars. You know that. I'm dragging a little bit. You can tell I'm a little tired, but I do appreciate you guys. Woo pig, and I will see you on Friday. Go Hogs.